this idea of, the animal kingdom? Why aren't you preying on them? Why aren't you preying on other people to do your shopping, to take their money? Why hurting you? Where does that come from?
I'm not gonna do that. I'm just saying I can't do it. Because I can't. I can't. Because there's no need.
I think if I adopted this philosophy of living for these purposes, I would consider doing it.
No.
I would. Why?
That's you. You're a different person.
Allah. Just want to explore this a bit further. You see, there are lots of people, hundreds and thousands of people, who are vegetarian. You know what vegetarian is, yeah?
Yes,
right.
This is
now,
one of the things you
this
reminded me when
is
you were
this is a
saying.
choice people have taken. You can't take that choice away from them, right?
Yes.
Good, no problem. But if somebody says, look, I have teeth designed to chew meat, and I have enzymes in my stomach designed to digest proteins from meat, a vegetarian cannot argue with you saying, no, it's too harmful. You're actually harming another animal. You're taking another life away. Right?
That's why they can't talk to me. They have the right to tell me what
No,
I want.
when you say right, I'm saying it is
I have
not.
the right to tell them no.
No, what I'm saying is it is not justifiable to say you should not eat meat.
Yes,
yeah,
absolutely.
so it's not justifiable. Likewise, this idea that if it doesn't harm anyone, then I can do whatever I like. That doesn't seem to be a justifiable principle, because in nature we see the total opposite.
That's why I'm saying it's not 100%. It can't be done 100%, no way. But you have to try not to hurt others. You have to try.
Yeah,
Just
but when you say try,
doesn't mean you're gonna reach it. Absolutely 100%.
would you ask a lion not to eat a zebra?
Exactly. That's why
So,
I'm telling you.
it's not a matter of trying, is it?
Done 100%.
But it's not. Is it a matter of trying?
You have to try.
Is it a matter of trying though? A lion.
That in this case.
So think about it. Why would you not even try to get a lion not to eat a zebra?
Because I don't want to.
It's not about lying.
This is the nature.
It's nature. So if we see this as a natural thing, and human beings are also animal in the natural kingdom, because if you don't believe in God, human beings are essentially animals.
Okay.
In that sense, what basis do you have to justify when you see everything behaves the same way and you come along and say, I should try not to?
Just like that, why wouldn't I try? I don't understand.
Why wouldn't a lion try?
I don't know why.
Because it will go against the nature. It will go against the nature, right?
Let's go.
Yeah?
Endless discussion.
It will go against nature. So likewise, if you are an animal, believing in no God, you'll be going against your nature.
Nonsense, endless discussion. If you are a harmless person,
Why do you say it's nonsense? No, it's
Yes, it's
no.
endless, you're right.
Discussions are endless.
There is no way this discussion will
and she will prove something else.
No.
And no one will
Do
get nowhere.
Do you know why I'm raising this
should
point?
Go and have a beer.
No. Do you know why I'm raising this point? As a Muslim, we have standards
I've had it
in
all.
which we live our life by. Standards.
We come
I
from
used
a
to.
system,
I had it all.
society.
Yeah.
We done
So
all
what
of
led
this.
you? What led you to
Nothing.
leave those
And we
standards?
realize it never brings you happiness.
I've just
live your life.
No.
Live your life.
But
You will not be happy.
But don't live it fully.
Live your life.
But don't live
Yeah,
it
but
fully.
if you think about how you live your life,
question as
no, just a few points before you go. If you think,
tell you how to live your life.
no, if you live your life according to certain principles,
according to what?
certain
I
principles,
have my own principles.
absolutely.
I have very good principles.
Absolutely. Now, are your principles the best, or are there better principles than yours around?
What? Muslim principles?
I'm asking.
What? Sorry, what's the question?
You live your life according to certain principles. Everyone's entitled to do that.
According to human philosophy.
Human philosophy of no harm, which we were discussing.
Because philosophy is based on reason. I can prove my own morality. I can tell you why. That is good enough.
I love to see
That's as good as it gets.
That's what we're actually discussing. So it wasn't a fruitless discussion when we were talking
I don't
about.
have to follow something without questioning. No, I have to question it and prove why it's good and why I believe in X and
No,
Y.
this is a very good approach, and that's why we're saying, if you don't believe in God, what would be the standards of morality?
If I don't believe in God,
Yeah.
maybe God exists. Maybe.
Do you believe in God?
Well, maybe. I don't know.
So do you get your
In what
principles
way?
of?
What is the meaning of this?
Okay, I'll explain further. Do you take your principles from a divine source?
No.
Right.
You can't take it because you don't talk to any divine source. But you can think, oh, maybe something exists. But that's, you put it on the side.
But in principle,
but
do you agree? In principle, if there is a creator and the creator gives you a moral code, that moral code, if hypothetically, right? If the creator exists, like you said, maybe, right? Maybe means there could be a creator.
By the way, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. I hope there's a creator because it's a good.
But
thing.
I want to explore this point though.
Because
about morality.
It's a good thing to have a superior thing. Don't follow your own beliefs or your own.
So the superior morality would be from
I don't follow
the
my
creator.
own intentions all the time. For example, maybe I want to punch someone. I'm not going to follow it. So it's good to think, there's a superior thing, which is morality in my view. It could be God. It's good. I'm not.
So do you agree?
I hope God exists.
No. So do you agree then, in principle, if there's a creator, the morality that comes from the creator would be the best?
I think
would
yes,
be the best.
Yes.
Right. So the question.
I can't believe it philosophically. There's nothing to prove it. But in principle, yes, I think
I
it's
don't
good.
understand your question. There's nothing to prove what? The morality or the creator?
Creator. I can't believe, philosophically, I can't believe that a creator exists. But I think it is a better principle if he doesn't.
That's understood. So when we say you can't prove there's a creator, how do you disprove there isn't?
No, who say that is proved?
Okay.
That
So the question now is, you're in a position where you cannot prove or disprove a creator.
No.
But the fact.
And it will never change.
He still
that's
has
not
morality.
an indecisive. It will never change.
But the reality is either there is a creator or there isn't.
Yeah.
Right. So if there is a creator, there has to be ways of proving it.
Yeah. And they're not convincing.
And what would be a convincing way of proving it?
Well, nothing. I don't think there is a way.
You're actually closing all the avenues of knowledge,
because if
aren't
I tell
you?
you, maybe if I hear a sound from, I could be hallucinating. So there is no proof. There will never be a proof.
So what gives you that certainty there won't be any proof? How are you certain?
Because you can't prove something like this. I can't prove something invisible.
No, how are you certain?
How do you prove this?
No. This is the question we're asking. If there is a
I could
possibility.
tell you, I will believe there's a creator if something happens, like a miracle happens. But
Would you?
That could be anything. That could be hallucinating.
Exactly. So, in principle, there has to be a way of establishing the existence of a creator.
Yeah, but what
If
way?
you haven't found ways of doing that, then
Well,
perhaps.
you will decide the way.
No, not me.
What?
That's what we're discussing. There has to be a way of proving
Maybe
it.
I'll tell you. Maybe if an animal talks to me, I'll believe there's God. But
You see,
what does that mean?
my friend,
does it mean?
there has to be a way of proving it. If the creator exists,
I don't
there has
know. No,
so if you
there
don't
isn't,
know,
because you can't talk about something that's invisible. You
Invincible.
You can't decide what is
gravity,
what is
gravity,
convincing.
is gravity visible or invisible? Gravity. If you drop your bottle, would that go
Gravity is
up
science.
or down?
Oh, now you're talking about.
No.
Very-
Because you made a very interesting example. Invincibility.
Yeah.
Gravity is not visible.
It can be proved scientifically.
Yeah. So you have to now. Gravity.
Gravity. I have to admit.
No, you have to admit that
I'm not
it is not about invincibility.
It's good to admit.
That's the problem, right?
Visibility, I think.
Invisibility.
You agree? It is not about visibility or invisibility.
It's not.
Yeah. So the creator's existence and proving the existence of the creator is not because the creator is not visible. Because gravity is not visible, but you can prove it.
Cool. No, gravity, I can't. You can ask questions about it. Oh, this glass.
It
fell
falls
down.
because of gravity.
You can ask a question, but how do you begin to ask a question about God?
If there was no God, would there be anything? If there was no gravity, would that fall? We can ask questions.
Yeah,
Exactly.
But
So
I think it's a different thing.
it's not a different thing. It's the same kind of inquiry.
Because that's
The inquiry is
that's
about
hard evidence
the
now.
inquiry
That's
is
a
about
question about
cause and
very
effect.
Specific thing. Why did the glass fall?
Because
Very, very
the effect of falling was due to a
How
cause.
do you ask? Why are we here? That doesn't intrinsically mean there is a creator. Or it's not the
Would
same
you not
thing.
agree?
This is a very
The reason the line of questioning is this: why does that fall?
Yeah.
Because falling is an effect.
yes.
And we are now attributing a cause to this effect because what we
there must
see,
be something.
there has to be a cause for the effects.
yes.
So if, for example, you are here, there has to be a cause for your existence.
Yes,
because you're an effect.
absolutely, absolutely.
If the universe exists
Of course,
or
of
began
course.
to exist,
Of course
there
it-
has to be a cause
Yeah.
for its existence.
Of course, yeah.
So we can ask this question.
We can ask this.
Exactly.
Why
So
did we exist? Yeah. You can ask it, but there is no answer.
I'm younger.
when we attributed this
can't
falling
decide the
and said it was
answer
gravity, you see, look, we said this was due to gravity. So you actually put an answer forward. Rather than saying there is no answer why the bottle falls on the ground. You actually went along
Maybe
and
there,
put.
there will be an answer. I haven't heard it yet.
Nothing's convincing.
So that's why we need to know what will be convincing to us. I mean, interestingly, you did say if people
Evidence,
demand.
evidence is convincing. There is no
Exactly. But what level of evidence?
of anything. No, even scientists, they don't have. They don't have
To,
it.
to give you
They
an
say they
example.
don't know how
To give an example.